What's up, guys? I am Kate Katora with TypeMatch and welcome to my show. I don't know if this is a show, but let's roll with it. Today, I am talking about INFJs in love, just some general information. I haven't really planned out this video too much, so let's just roll into it and see what I've got. So the first thing is, for a relationship with an INFJ, it's very important that you give them their space and time alone. And of course, these are introverts, and it's important for any introvert to have their space and their time alone, but it's especially important for INFJs that they get time to pull back from other people, because INFJs are guilted extremely easily, and they're gonna feel guilty if they're I just need time by myself. INTJs totally need time by themselves, but they're not going to feel bad about it like an INFJ would. So you need to just be like, oh yeah, totally, man. Go do your thing. You have your space. Be in your own mind and feelings for a while, and don't worry about the rest of the world. I'll still be here. And that's going to make the INFJ feel like you really care about them, and they're going to be super comfortable around you because they're not going to have to feel like you are mad at them if they just don't want to be with you in this moment. It's not about you. It really isn't. So don't make it about you. Don't make it about oh, you're in a bad mood. What's your problem or anything? You don't want to be with us? No, it's just they need to do that. They need to reset. And then they'll come back to you the next day, or maybe just in a few hours, and they'll be fine. All right? I'm ready to go. So, INFJs in a relationship, don't guilt them for wanting to spend time by themselves. And don't make it about you. Don't think that they're angry. Don't badger them about what's wrong? Because on the outside, INFJs can seem kind of Eeyore-ish or whatever, and you might think that they're angry or something, but they're really not. Just let them be them. Another thing about INFJs in relationships is that they can be made to feel like their way of loving is too intense. INFJs are very passionate, and when they want somebody, they are absolutely all in with that person. They want to check in on them. They want to they're extremely giving, super generous people, because they have that FE and SE, and those are just such selfless functions. They're all about how other people are feeling, making other people comfortable, and making other people comfortable physically and emotionally. So when you're with them, it's it's all about you or whatever. So no wonder they need to take time for themselves or whatever. But yeah, this way of being all about the other person can be a little bit intense for some people. Maybe they're not used to it. Maybe they don't value themselves enough. Maybe they just don't have the right cognitive functions that mesh well with an INFJ. But then the INFJ is left feeling bad, and they feel I'm sorry about the clock. They feel they can't give their full love to somebody because they can't handle it, and they're made to feel bad about the ways in which they love people. I'm sorry for this old person grandfather clock in the background. Okay, INFJs, they want to relate and deeply connect with somebody. So they're looking to not just keep it surface level. They really want to dig deep and get that as often as possible in order for them to feel fulfilled by that social interaction. And INFJs, because they have that FE and SE, they're extremely attuned to what other people are feeling and experiencing. And they're going to know if something is off with you, so fast. And you can't fake it. You can't lie to them. So you might as well just tell them what's going on and how you really feel. Because otherwise, you're just leaving them wondering about what's wrong. And they can imagine, they can put it together probably. But then why even pretend? just be totally upfront and honest and authentic with them, and they can take it usually. It may hurt at first, but they'll come back to you and they'll be like, yeah, I'm really glad you told me that. So that's the second thing. I don't even know if that's the second thing. I'm just talking in general. I do have notes here, I swear. And then INFJs, because they have the NIFE, they, in their lives, like this is their main focus. They are trying to seek harmony for the future. Like everything they do is in service of creating some sort of future harmony in their lives and the lives of people around them. So you don't want to disrupt their ability to create that harmony. And that can be a challenge for any users, ENFPs, ENTPs, INFPs, INTPs, because NE is a disruptive function. But INFJs, they're actually very attracted to that. Like they can bring order to the chaos of these types. But where was I going with this? What was my point? They're ultimately like seeking peace in themselves and in their surroundings. And that fits very well with these types, because these types, they're chaotic within their minds, but they're ultimately also seeking someone who can bring peace to them, who can calm them. Especially with the NE DOMs, INFJs are a very good fit for them, unless these two are disrupting their ability to create future harmony, because for them it's all about like how other people are going to feel. For the ENFP, it's all about like, you know, FI, like how they feel, and the ENTP, TI, what makes sense to them. So this can be a conflict with the INFP and INTP as well, of course. Like if it doesn't, with the ENTP and the INFJ, if the INFJ wants to do something that creates future harmony, the ENTP has to realize like, all right, this may not make sense to me, but I know that the INFJ has thought this all through. Like they have a plan. They can see how things will be in the future. We're not just doing this in the moment to make everybody feel good. It's like there's a grand purpose and plan to this, and you don't, like the INFJ is right, okay? If they're trying to create harmony, they are right. They've thought about this. Yeah, they want everybody to work together. They want to create comfort in the environment, and INFJs live in this weird space of like minimalistic luxury. Like they like to have like very few things, very like clean, not just like countertop clean or something, like bleach or something. I mean like everything, like clean lines, clean spaces, not too much clutter, but also like everything they have is super nice, and that just creates like such a calming atmosphere for everybody to come into. And yeah, it calms the chaos of the NE users. And also, just making a random note of this, INFJs like to carry small mementos of their partner around. So if it's they've got a girlfriend who has long hair, they might like wear like her hair tie around their wrist or something, just like something subtle, something little that they always like. Maybe they all have something in their wallet, like something that their partner drew. It doesn't have to be like something amazing, just like a little thing that's like a little memento that helps them remember and to feel connected with that person. So like I talked about, these are the top matches for INFJ. This order is not set in stone, but these are like the top 4, okay, that would all be a good relationship with an INFJ. Of course, MBTI compatibility like is only like personality is like half of the story, and then you have everything else. Like, am I physically attracted to this person? Do we share the same language, culture, political beliefs? Like all of that is wrapped up in like the other 50%. And then also maturity and development. So could be that one INFJ and one INTP are a much better match than this INFJ and this ENFP over here, you know. So but all of these basically would be good match. So if you want to learn more about compatibility, MBTI, you could check out TypeMatch on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and then typematchapp.com.